Okay, Mikel, you've had the whole season this time. What have you managed to achieve? And welcome to another video brought to you by the good people at FM Wonderkids. It's the final season review of the Wolverhampton Wonderkids. It's season number 17 and it's the final countdown. FM21 is coming out soon. It's just around the corner. If you haven't pre-purchased it yet, consider doing so using our link in our description below. It is the cheapest price you will find anywhere in the world in our link. So if you haven't pre-purchased it yet, do that. You'll get beta access and everything like that. So season 17, it's been emotional. I mean, we've delegated absolutely everything apart from player signings and tactics out to Mikel Arteta and his team this year, just to see what he can do, to see what he can bring us, to see what joys he can bring us. Spoilers is actually on the screen there. But yeah, so we'll go through and we'll review that. There's one more episode after this episode, but it's going to be we're going to holiday way into the future, and then we're going to look back and see what's happened in the future to the Wolverhampton Wonderkids, to the team, and what's happened. You can see here at the bottom how league position has been phenomenal over the past few years. We won the league in the past 3 or 4 seasons. We've won the Premier League, including this season. So season 17, spoilers, we have won the league. So don't forget to smash a like on the video, hit subscribe if you're new around here. We've got loads of FM21 content coming out soon. Consider supporting us on Patreon because you do get a lot of goodies over there, including all the shortlists that we do, etc. So how did season 17 go for the Wonder Kids? Well, we won the Premier League, we won the FA Cup, we won the Community Shield, we lost in the final of the Champions League. So Mikel Arteta wasn't able to guide the team to the treble. I thought about managing the final myself, but this time Mikel Arteta was given the reins. And look at this. What a tragedy. 0-0 on penalties. Oh, what drama. Very dramatic end to the season there. Unfortunately, Mikel Arteta wasn't able to bring home the treble, but he did win the league in good fashion. So you can see here, Wolves won the league. I have to move my head again. I'm going to have to get used to this. I have to start recording these videos with my head down there. Apologies if that has made you a bit nauseous. Wolves lost 4 games, drew 4 games, 130, 94 points. So we haven't managed to hit that 100 points total, which we were aiming for. Goal difference of 51. Scored 80 goals. Conceded 29. How many goals did we score last season? 93. So we've scored less goals, got less points, but we've won the league again, which is great news. Absolutely chuffed for Mikel Arteta. Looking at the squad then, looking at the teams he picked, it wasn't overall different from last season. So Fayette got 59 appearances. Ali Smith got 59 as well. Fatty got 56. Fatty, incidentally, is the only real player left in the squad. He's still very good. He's 33 years old. I think we just gave him a new contract, to be fair. Adam Butler played a lot of games. I'm pretty sure he was playing him in the centre midfield position, which wasn't necessarily where I signed him for. I signed him to be a right winger. And then you go down, you got Yamas, Segas, Delhertz, Bergman, all these guys we know about. The new signings that we made, I'll go through them. Didn't get a lot of games for Mikel. But they are young and up-and-comers. Didn't really sign any world beaters. There aren't any under-23s that are world-class that we haven't already got, to be honest with you, at this stage. So we got Ralph Hoffermeer. He's gone on loan. They sent him out on loan to Norwich. Decent winger. This guy here, decent centre midfielder. Good work rate and vision, so he's going to play that box-to-box role eventually. Harmony. Lovely name, good crossing. Again, another one for the wing position. Can't remember this guy. Mavanugu, centre back. promising centre-back with pace and strength, Mavanugu, 18-year-old Belgium. So we signed these players that we spoke about last episode for the under-18s and the under-23s mainly. 19-year-old Silvani then. Wow, look at that, he's class. Silvani. So let's see what my scouts think of this guy. A work permit, still an issue with a work permit. And he's not going to get that good, but his finishing is insane. First touch, free kick taken. Where is he losing? Oh, he's losing it on the pace a little bit. Otherwise, I guess he'd be a 5-star player. So that's the end. Out then, Greenwood went. He was unhappy. He's not getting games. He went to Basel. He was good though. A couple of loan moves for the boys, mainly the boys we just spoke about over here, to be fair. Curtis Bradshaw went out for 34 million, which was a hell of a deal considering as someone who didn't really play for us, but got good potential. And then a couple of other loanees then as well. We spoke about the schedule. Really, really good results here. Maybe I'll put this tactic up on YouTube. But the 0-0 there against Man City. The FA Cup final was against Tottenham. Some great results here. We lost to Leicester 2-0 in the league. Apart from that, some great results. We lost in the Carabao Cup quarter final to Leicester again. So they were our bogey team. The only team we lost against. And Liverpool 4-0. But Portsmouth 7-0 there in the Carabao Cup. 6-0 against Bordeaux. So absolutely, we're not really hammering many teams, but just the weaker team. It was 4-0 against Wigan. Yeah, we're hammering the weaker teams really, and then the other ones are just 2-3 goals. Inter Milan 2-0. Fati with a goal, and Husic. It looks like Husic played that right wing position with Delarue, Segers, Butler, and Yamas. Bergman, Hoy, Kyrgyzstan, Delahit. His team doesn't really change much from last season. None of the Wonder Kids really find their way in there, unfortunately. So looking at the tactics then, we're continuing to play the 4-2-3-1 custom gegenpress, the reset. So it's the Wolves gegenpress reset. That'll be up on Patreon for the patrons. If it's not up already, we update that every single month. Not the tactic, but all the content up on Patreon. So yeah, so there it is. So that is the team. Those were the transfers in and out. The team report looks very similar to last season because again, the Wonder Kids that we did sign didn't really make it into the team. So there's a squad depth here, which is the page we like to look at. So Ali Smith, Fati, Segers, Delarue, and Hulsic, like we spoke about. Yamas, Butler, Garcia then. Robbie Bain didn't get many games at all, which is unfortunate because we really liked him. If I was managing the team, Robbie Bain would be getting games. Mark my words. Fayette then, there's no one behind Fayette, but Sid is definitely in the squad. If you remember Sid. I wonder if he's a real player. I don't think he is a real player. No, 28. Everyone's a regen at this point, apart from Fatty. So we've been through the team report, we've been through the schedule. God, it's been so emotional. That's pretty much it, to be honest with you. The development centre in the 23s have done nothing. 11th in the under 23s Division 1. And they got all these players available to them. So that wasn't really good enough. So plans then, finances are obviously through the roof, 333 million. We just couldn't even spend it all. We just couldn't spend it. So next then, so I'll talk to you about the plans then for the next. Should I talk to you about plans for FM21? Okay, so I haven't done a plans video or anything for FM21 yet, and I probably won't do one. But for you guys who do, and there's not many of you watching at this point, to be honest with you, but for you guys who are who have been watching or are watching, I'll go through my plans for FM21. It's going to be Wonder Kids videos first. We're going to continue with the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday release dates. For the first few months, it's going to be Monday Wonder Kids lists, Wednesday Wonder Kid lists, Friday Wonder Kids lists. Yeah, because I want to get obviously that content up as fast as possible. I'm kind of at capacity in terms of like putting content out there, so I can't really put them out any faster. So I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Initially, they're just going to be Wonder Kids videos, probably for the first 2 months, and then we're going to start the save, and we're just going to do one save. So at the moment, we've got the Wolverhampton Wonderkids and the Man United show, but it's just going to be one save, and I've got a couple of ideas. I'll probably put a poll up on Patreon or Twitter or both, or YouTube, and you guys can choose what team it's going to be. So I got a couple of ideas. I'll put it up on Patreon, YouTube, Twitter, or all three as a poll, and you guys can decide what team we're going to manage for FM21 essentially. And it's going to be a mixture between Wolverhampton Wonderkids and the Man United show, so we won't be delegating the whole season out, but we will be potentially going on holiday for short periods, maybe playing them 2 games at a time. It's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of Wonder Kids videos coming out first. Don't forget to, obviously you are subscribed already if you're watching it this far into the video. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. But yeah, all the shortlists are going to be up on Patreon very, very quickly for the Wonder Kids videos, so get yourself involved in that. The plans then, what I was actually originally going to say about plans was the last episode of Wolverhampton Wonderkids. We're going to holiday into the future for as far as I possibly can, for as much time as I've got, and we'll go back, we'll do a retrospective episode, and we'll look back at how the club has developed in the however many 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years that we've holidayed into the future. So that's it, guys. It's been emotional. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed it. I'm sure you have. And I'll see you next week for the retrospective. Thanks for watching.